This was a super clear watching.
Hi, baby. I'm just taking the photos. These horses came in early, so as numbers are being assigned, we're getting photos. She will not put weight on her left hind.
Hey, sweet girl. Sorry.
No, you're fine. This is great.
You know what? That probably needs to be sutured.
Yeah.
I know, big girl. I'm sorry.
I wouldn't doubt it.
So she's got a full skin thickness puncture over this eyelid that will probably suture up. I'm a little concerned about her systemic health, so we're going to run some blood work. Dr. Gina gave her some pain meds. And if she is stable enough to undergo a little bit of sedation, we'll fix this eyelid. I know, honey, I'm sorry. We just had some horses come in early from our buyout program, and so we're going to do full intake tomorrow, but we're making sure that nobody needs immediate medical attention. So this poor mare was down in the trailer. She's got a pretty swollen left eyelid. One of the areas is full skin thickness. So she does need sutures, but for the time being, Dr. Gina gave her some pain and anti-inflammatory medication, and we have some ointment over that so flies don't bother it, and to hopefully help soothe that a little bit. She's very dehydrated, and Dr. Gina noticed that the sclera of her eye, which should be white, was a bit yellow, so we're concerned that she might have liver disease. So we pulled some blood. We're going to run a CBC chemistry, which takes about 10 or 15 minutes here, and then once we know more about her systemic health, we'll know what our treatments are for her. If her blood work looks good, we're going to give her some rectal fluids and suture her eyelid up. But if she is in liver or kidney failure, we don't want to talk about anesthesia because that can be really risky for them. She's about 22 years old and she's very sweet. She came right up to us, and clearly her head is bothering her, but she's accepting help.
Got her blood results back, and on her red and white blood cell counts, she has a neutrophilia, which means she has an elevated neutrophil count. And then on her chemistry, she's kind of lit up all over the board. Some of her values are super high and some are super low. So she has a low sodium and a low potassium, which we worry about those with kidney, and some with muscle. Her CK, which is a muscle marker, is really elevated. Like the upper limit's 470 and it's 1402. But she did damage her muscle around her eye, so that's probably from that. And then her glucose is elevated, which is usually around stress if it's not like way above range. So she's just mildly elevated. And then she has BUN, which is for kidney. That's elevated. Her AST, her total billing, her GGT all they're non-specific for just liver. GGT is more for liver itself, and those are all elevated. And she also has icterus, and we also saw the icterus on her sclera. So she has kidney and liver abnormalities. So she does seem to have kidney disease and liver disease, and then her neutrophil count, that's also elevated. So she's got a lot of things going on, but we're worried about maintaining her quality of life and her overall long-term care based on these values and the way she presented today with the physical exam findings. So unfortunately, Dr. Lee and I, when we talked about it, think that the last act of kindness is probably the best call.